Kiev Mayor Vitaly Klitschko addressed the city's residents with the following statement. I would like to ask every Kiev resident to consider various scenarios and be prepared. This means having a supply of water and long-life food as well as warm clothes in case the situation that occurred last week repeats itself. Kiev experienced power outages on October 10th and 14th as a result of Russian strikes on energy infrastructure. Winter could be particularly challenging for Ukraine. Meanwhile, the situation on the front lines unfolded as follows. Ukrainian troops withdrew from the village of Alexeyevka in the Sumy region. The armed forces of Ukraine had captured the village a few days earlier by deploying additional reserves to the area, but were unable to hold their ground. In the direction of Kharkov, units of the 69th Guards Motorized Rifle Division advanced to the western part of Volchansk and into the surrounding forest. Russian units have occupied an area of forest to the south of the village of Odradnoye on the northern flank of the Kupiansk front. In the direction of Liman, Russian units have advanced towards Drobyshevo and Novoselovka. They are attempting to encircle both settlements. The Russians have forced the Seversky-Donetsk-Donbass Canal to the south of Grigorivka on the Slavyansk-Kramatorsk section of the front line. There are now no natural barriers to the troops' advance on the urban agglomeration itself. In the northern part of the Pokrovsk front, the Russians have regained control of the village of Doroshnoe. Over the past month, the Ukrainians attempted to encircle Russian units in the Vremivsky salient with two converging strikes in Vladimirovka and Doroshnoe. However, since the Ukrainians have now been driven out of both settlements, this offensive can be considered a failure. The Russians have now gone on the offensive and have begun fighting for Shakhovoye, which is located north of Vladimirovka. On the southern part of the Pokrovsk front, Russian units have advanced towards Novopavlovka from the south and northeast. The operational pause continues along the entire length of the southern front. Both sides are regrouping and preparing for new operations. The most active sections of the front over the past day were the Kharkovskoye and Pokrovskoye areas. The Russians achieved success in Volchansk, where the front had remained static for some time. Ukrainian leadership has already started preparing its citizens mentally for a harsh winter. The intensity of Russian strikes in the country's energy sector remains high.